Mercedes-Benz M-Class of sport utilities has grown over the last few years from a single model to three distinct and increasingly impressive models.
All M-Class models use the same four-door body style and have full-time four-wheel drive with a high and low range. Each model uses a 5-speed automatic transmission with a manual overdrive for gear selection.
The engines in each model are quite different, however. The ML320 uses a 3.2-liter V6, the ML430 a 4.3-liter V8, and the top-of-the-line high-performance ML55 uses a 5.5-liter engine that puts out 342 horsepower and 288 pound-feet of torque.
Naturally, the ML55 is our favorite. With performance upgrades to the engine, suspension, and brakes, the limited production ML55 is downright fun on the road.
And luxury doesn't take a back seat to performance in the ML55. With an upgraded leather interior featuring heated power seats with memories, a navigation system combined with the excellent stereo system, and plenty of other items to make getting there half the fun.
The high-speed Grand Touring image of the ML55 doesn't mean you can't journey off the pavement, since the ML55 does include a low-range four-wheel drive setting and the same ESP traction control system and body-on-frame construction as the other M-Class models.
The M-Class Mercedes models aren't designed for really tough off-road tasks, but they can certainly handle most primitive trails you might encounter.
The ML55 is equipped with high-intensity discharge, or what's commonly referred to as HID low-beam headlights, which cast a bluish light, similar to daylight, onto the road.
These lights offer a bright, wide, even pattern, particularly when they're used with the standard fog lights, but we would still have liked to have more light down the center of the road. The high beams are of the standard halogen variety, and considering the speed potential of the ML55, they could have offered more light too.
The Mercedes is equipped with a built-in rear fog light, which makes your vehicle easier to see in poor visibility conditions, day or night, because it's much brighter than the standard taillights. These lights are on many vehicles in Europe and required equipment in many countries, but unfortunately aren't too common in the US.
Power is certainly the dominant factor in driving the ML55. It's got terrific acceleration, particularly in the middle speed ranges, as you would use for passing or highway merging, and it makes this one fun SUV. And, to our pleasant surprise, we averaged nearly 16.5 miles per gallon on premium fuel.
You certainly want good brakes in any vehicle, especially in an SUV with the speed of this one. And the M-Class doesn't disappoint here. It's got some of the most impressive braking performance around.
The handling feel of the M-Class is certainly more sporty than what you'll find in most other SUVs too, although none of the M-Class models we tested felt quite as solid on bumpy roads as we might expect from a Mercedes.
Ride quality is reasonably good in all the M-Class models, with the ML55 being the harshest. This in trade for the stronger focus for on-pavement handling.
All the performance packed into the ML55 doesn't come cheaply though, with a base price of just about $65,000. The good news though is that the ML320 starts out around $35,000 and the ML430 at around $43,000.
No matter which M-Class model you're interested in, you'll find a spacious, comfortable interior with a roomy cargo area and an SUV with a much sportier driving feel than most of its competition.
Now, all you have to do is figure out which one of these best suits your needs and your budget.